Now, there's going to be many times that you're going to want to use your own black box or calculator to go ahead and evaluate certain trigonometric functions and evaluations. So when you do that, I need to give you two key points of information. First of all, notice that your calculator will typically have a cosine, sine, and tangent button. It won't have the cotangent, cosecant, and secant buttons, but it'll have the other three. So we're going to solve that problem and help you understand that. The other thing is, notice the difference between these two equations or these two evaluations. What do you notice about them? Well, the first one is in degree world. The second one is in radian world. And that matters because your calculator will have a mode button that will tell it which kind of input is it getting. So if you're dealing with degrees, make sure it's in degree mode. If it's in radians, make sure it's in radian mode. So I encourage you to understand how to find that. Typically, there's a mode button with a drop-down menu, and then from there you can navigate to a selection that says degree or radian. So I have my calculator set in degree mode. I want to evaluate this. Evaluate as cosine of 48.2. I get an approximation of 0.6665. Now, I didn't really do any hard work there. I just made sure that my calculator was in degree mode. Now, with cotangent of 1.2, I need to do some changes. First of all, it's in radian mode, so I need to select radian mode. Have that selected. I notice there's not a cotangent function or a key on my calculator, but I know that the cotangent is the reciprocal of tangent. So if I can find the tangent of 1.2, then take the inverse of that. I have this x minus 1 key. So I'm typing in tangent of 1.2 times this inverse key is the buttons I'm putting in. And that reduces, and that gives me a result that's also approximate to 0.3887. I'll round up to 8 or so forth. So the take home for you is understand two things. Your calculator typically only has a cosine, sine, and tangent key. But that should not stop you from solving the other three trigonometric functions because there's also a reciprocal key. Learn how to use it. The other one is know if you're in degree world or radian world. And as such, set your calculator to be in one of those two worlds so you can solve the problem correctly.